Howdy viewers, Brad, proprietor of Barstool Entertainment, doing another Red Dead Redemption 2 video. This is Hunting Request 2. And after a night of drinking with Lenny, I decided to send Arthur to the Valentine postage station and pick up the second letter from Mrs. Hobbs. When you mail out the first request, it'll be a day or so of in-game time, and Mrs. Hobbs will send a second request via the mail to Arthur, and he has to pick it up at the station. When you get near a post office, you have an unopened mail or parcels you can pick up at the post office will appear. And that is when you know Mrs. Hobbs has sent Arthur the second request.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Mrs. Hobbs requests a cardinal, a rat, and a woodpecker. You can kind of get all these in one area and use the varmint rifle. I'm going to show you where you can go hunt these, and it takes a little time. You might have to camp out for a couple days, hang around, and take some shots at some small birds, but eventually you will get these creatures that Mrs. Hobbs needs. Okay, Fort Bernard, right here on the map. I'll show you Mosey's Flats. This area is where you can pretty much get rats, cardinals, and woodpeckers. You just got to use the varmint rifle, and again, hopefully the buck antler trinket will save Arthur some hassle. Usually songbirds will appear in the morning or the evening when the sun is going down and they need a place to roost, or they're taking off for their hunting for food. And you're going to have to shoot a bunch of small birds, unfortunately, because if the bird is perfect and you shoot it with the varmint rifle and it drops to a 2-star, when you pick it up, it is considered perfect, and so it will register. And if the bird is not perfect to begin with, like this cardinal, it'll only be a good cardinal, not a perfect one. And now I believe Arthur's just going to move forward toward what would be a woodpecker. And yeah, pick up the woodpecker. Doesn't say if it's good or bad, but yes, red-bellied woodpecker. And let's see if it pops up. It's going to qualify. Yep, one of the 3 carcasses needed. And of course, Arthur's just going to pluck a duck. Okay, Arthur's probably camped about 3 days around the fort. Hasn't had any luck with rats, but right here, Fort Brenand, you're going to have to shoot a lot of birds and take your luck. Again, it's the varmint rifle. You won't have as much luck even with the small game arrows. It's just a little more difficult because the birds are faster. That's why I'm using a varmint rifle. But this northern cardinal should be perfect, and yes it is. Now I'm going to move on to someplace else and show you where you can get some rats. And this is Fort Brenand again. This is a great place to hunt birds. It might just take a couple of days. Okay, I moved over to Copperhead Landing, And by this shack is a great place to find potentially perfect rats. And there's a black one. I'm going to use the Mark Bohm. That should give me a perfect rat. And I'm just going to shoot up a couple rats here, hopefully to get one perfect one. Okay, the one I shot as perfect did come up perfect. And again, Copperhead Landing by the shack, usually during the evening and during the day, you should be able to find some rats hanging around. Now I gotta go and mail these critters out to Mrs. Hobbs.
Howdy. What you need to send?
I wasn't able to get my ham hocks for dinner because they are so delicious.
All right, boy.
It'll be a couple in-game days, and Mrs. Hobbs will send the third request to Arthur, and we will continue on with that. If you found this video informative and you like it, hit the thumbs up button. Feel free to leave some comments. If you like this type of video, hit the subscribe button and bell icon. I post several video game related videos a week, and you want to stay informed. I'm Brad, proprietor of Barstool Entertainment. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thanks for stopping by.